Alright, so we just found out where younger Emmett Brown is. He works at the courthouse. And we just saw Marty's grandpa, Arthur McFly. There's Einstein. Just sitting there. Alright, so here's the courthouse. I guess that's Emmett Brown.
These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk.
Michael? Did he just say Michael? Was he gonna say... was he gonna say Michael J. Fox? Or was he gonna try to say Marty? I don't know. I never noticed that the first time I played through. Alright, so we're supposed to talk to this feller. Oh, jeez.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely
no interest in science. Okay. I guess he doesn't want to talk. Alright, so let's go back and see what Doc has to say.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, about your younger self.
I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even...
I find that hard to believe. Tell me.
Well, he sure does all this thing. So let's try this one.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley
Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be here, including a number of noted inventors.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Okay, well, let's see what next.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Alright, so he keeps muttering, and from what I remember from my first playthrough, I was really stuck at this part. So, if you remember that tape recorder you got earlier from the DeLorean, the automatic retrieval system, we'll use it on Emmett here. Oh shit, he's going inside. Crap. Alright, let's just wait for him to come out.
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
It's awkward. Alrighty then. Now we bring it back to Doc.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Yup.
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to be.
Yeah, But what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanhoe's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't
the
giving him
hell
the
is
answer
that?
mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatom.
So,
It'll be fine.
I don't know if they're just throwing words around or shit. Subatomic particles. Oh well. Alright, so we go talk to Doc or Emmett once again. A lot of running around this.
come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Maybe H
What
equals
is
the
a Hamiltonian
operator.
operator?
What did you just say?
I said maybe
Where'd he
H
go?
equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A
There he
multiplied by
is.
the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it. That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week.
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Let's see. Let's say this.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome. I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Well, I really need that drill.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Well, I really need it tonight.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol.
That would be funny. You walk into a
Especially now that
store
someone's blown up the
asking,
speakeasy.
"Hi, can I get
Besides,
however
there's
many
no
alcohol?" They're
way
like,
I can get off
they're probably
work until
thinking
I've
you're gonna
delivered
get
the subpoena.
drunk.
Out of the investigation
And it's
into
like,
business
if you
affairs
don't
of
tell them you're an
Kit Tannen.
inventor.
Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight.
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? Got a
Oh,
subpoena
snap.
from Grandpa?
Holy.
It's Kit Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No. Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Alright. Emmett needs alcohol for his drill. You know, I haven't talked to her in a while. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we say.
Well, what's the scoop?
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And, oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. Happened to the Stay Sober Society, not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Well, you make soup deliveries?
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home.
Okay, we get the idea. Alright, let's offer to help.
I can help you deliver soup.
I like
I
offering
donate
to
a lot
help.
of time to charities.
Oh, which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Nice.
The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institute,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Alright. What's the Stay Sober
What's the
Society?
Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunk, turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm
What?
one of the founding
Oh,
members.
okay.
And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've
A
always
bum.
met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new...
Alright, so...
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh, where?
let's just bother.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, for, you know, good causes like you.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept... The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Alright. Okay. Whatever.
I gotta vote.
Alright, so that's it for now. We'll continue afterwards in the next episode.